futures review, I want to go over the setups that I've seen since last night, and I think there's some purpose, some educational value to that, so that's why I'm going to go over it. ES was a little extended, so not much going on there, and Euro USD also had a great move, so I'll try to show that in a little bit. But first off, let's go to DJ 4-hour chart. I've been tracking this bull flag. It's adjusting. It's moving around a little bit slowly, but eventually it's taking shape. You can see that we have kind of a resistance, a support down here, and this is a clear resistance for a new high. And the middle line right here has been a point of focus for a while. So I think this was definitely a relevant chart. If you adjust it around, you could find a little bit different setup, but I think overall this is what we're looking at. Let's go to a 45-minute chart first, kind of break down what we're seeing and why we are where we are. So I had initially this level right here as a dip and recovery level, and I'll show you why in a second. So I just want to show you on a 1-hour chart real quick how it had been a constant area of interest. I've explained this before in a previous video, I believe, for this zone and this level specifically. We came here, we pushed through this level, came back to back test it. It became a battleground for a while, where we get above and below. Eventually we sold from that area specifically to set a July low, and then we came back, tested it a few times before finally setting a new high here, and then we're back there once again. And then at FOMC, we closed right below. So in my mind, the first thing I'm thinking was, after looking at the action, was if we can dip and recover this level, then it'd be a long. So this was initially DNR, and then that is what worked out. So if you go to a 15-minute chart, you can see at the 6 p.m. open, we dipped and recovered it and started pushing back up. You could have gone long here at 6:30, and that worked awesome for a couple levels up. Now coming back to the morning here, this is new information now. I didn't have this before, and this Rex I didn't have before, but eventually what became was a reclaim of this level, because we were obviously using it as a support here before we lost it. We came back, pushed through, and eventually we pushed up again. It was a mini failed breakdown as well of this low if you wanted. So if you want to go long around like 67, that would have been a decent long, and that worked out great for 10 points. Now we're consolidating a little bit, trying to see if we can hold these lows. If not, then that's why I'm doing this video right now. The next setups I have is up here. This is the next resistance and for reclaim, and below this low, obviously a new low sets, I think ideally below this low, and that would set up an awesome failed breakdown for a little later today. So that's the best setup I can find right now. The two setups we have, two clear lows, another low here for July, so that's very similar. Those will go together. And then if we can't hold this low, which has been holding for a couple times already, which is very common and likely to fall now, then we're looking at back testing this area, and below there is another failed breakdown here. So let's see if we can get a dip and recovery here, a failed breakdown here, or a failed breakdown here. But again, we're pretty used up at this level right here, so if it holds, I'd be very surprised. If it did, it'd be maybe a level to level before going back down.